He set me up for you guys to hate me already because all the former GMs are mad at me now for having my own nameplate. But I blame it on Alex Silverman, who bought it for me. So that's the guy to go after, right over here. The guy with the beard who looks like he's 30 because I've been told that I look like I'm 12 all weekend. So to give you an update on the station, for those of you that were not present at this morning's meeting, sleeping off your Fagan's hangover, thank you for making it out tonight. I do appreciate that because there's some days on the weekends where I just don't get out of bed. But we've done a lot of good things over the past year. Some notable highlights that we've had, we got to premiere for most people and even for some people at the station this morning, the new website which we put together, which I'm very proud of. It's a state-of-the-art website. It incorporates our Twitter feed to become a member of our texting club, which we have on there. It's a really nice piece of design. We've incorporated, along with that texting service, we put in service this summer a music server. So for those of you that came looking for cards this afternoon, by all means, you can take them with you. We're using 2 of them to prop up a power supply, which we have for one of our computers in the back. If you need those, by all means, go ahead and take those with you. Over the past year, we've also put together a new entertainment show, which I know a lot of the seniors, some of them who are nervously waiting to hear about the Locke Award, put together. So Nikki Schloss and Lauren Levine and other people who put that together deserve a lot of congratulations for that. And over the course of the past year, we've gotten north of $5,000 worth of sponsorship revenue from local businesses, which I've been very happy about because that's what allows us to do things like travel and put on things like the Great After Party, which is going to be at my house this year, 852 Ackerman. For those of you interested in coming, by all means, you're all invited, so I'd love to see you all there. And that's kind of what's going on at the station in this past year. But one of the things kind of that I just wanted to talk to you about was to take a moment and to think back to what got you into radio. This is kind of a pensive moment because this is something I was thinking about. I really didn't know what I wanted to say to you all until I got into the shower, and I was taking a long shower and I was looking down at my shriveling toes as I took kind of a long shower. And I thought, you know, what got me into radio? This has been, ever since I took over as GM, hyped up as the biggest banquet ever, 25. They even moved us over from the closet of the ballroom we had last year and then the nice little hallway we had into the big ballroom here. And I think back to when I was, 7 and 8 years old, and I would come home, finish my homework, and we didn't have cable TV in my house. So I would come home and I would lie down on the floor of my living room and I would put on WFAN and I would listen to the Mets games with Bob Murphy and Gary Cohen, and that was what got me into radio. But I want some of the alumni here, especially from the classes of the 80s, to think about what got you into radio, what got you inspired, what personality was it? Was it somebody's voice? Was it that big booming voice? Was it the music? What was it that got you into it? Just think about that for a second. And now you come back here, 25 years, the banquet we're celebrating today. This is our biggest turnout ever. And I've heard so much from people this weekend who come back to tell me, you're young, you've got time, I'm out of the business now. And there's so many times in life where, we're young and we're naive and we don't get to savor the time that we had in college, and that's what all of you who are sitting over here in these back tables were so happy about, to be able to get back on an air shift and just kind of do whatever you wanted to do. And what I want to say to you all is just to be able to savor this weekend, to be back here with people that you know and that got you into radio. Z89 is the starting point for so many of us. And just to think about this weekend and take it in for all what it's really worth. So if there's a time this weekend when that spirit hits you of what got you back into radio or what got you started into radio, I hope that it has something to do with Z89. Because my childhood started in radio, and that's why I came to Z89. That's just where I've always felt at home. Everybody who got up and gave a speech for the Locke Award today said, I found a home with Z89. And, like Steve said, as much as things change, they really stay the same. And I know people who started in the 80s, before I was born, you were graduating from SU. But in a larger sense, If there's ever a time where it hits you this weekend, whether it's today at the banquet or when you're packing up your bags to leave the Sheraton, I just want you to realize that this is a special weekend for all of us. And it's a time when we can come back, see people that we haven't seen maybe in 5 or 10 years, and get past some of the fights we had when we worked at Z89. And just to be all friends and know that there's one thing that unites us all, and it's 4 letters, WJPZ. No matter where we go, what business we work in, whether it's communications or any other business that you work in. A lot of you are out of the business now. Know that you always have one thing to fall back on. There's always, you know, whether you're networking or not, there's that Z89 network, that Z89 tie, whether you've got a full brain or Dano, whether you got a half a brain. All of us came from Z89, and that's one thing here, and that's why I'm so proud to be up here today for the biggest banquet ever. Because we all come here with one common bond today, and this is where we all started. So I want everybody to just think about that over the course of today and over the course of this weekend, how special this really is today and how honored I am to be carrying on the legacy that everybody here has put in place for me and my fellow students to be able to enjoy throughout our course of college. So thank you very much to all the alumni for coming back today and for putting this together. It's a pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, my cousins. When were you born, Mike? When were you born?
89.
1989. I think I speak for everyone, my cousins, when I say we hate you. Okay.